finding somebody who could. Who knows? Or just maybe she wanted to complain. It's better to complain than to have this everything inside, right? And this the third type is of course the people who are working in homes. There's still some black slave trade, and as these guys they are not referred to as slaves, of course, but they are I don't know how it is, the after product of the coal, which is also black, and this is the code name for, I don't remember, it's cockes in the Dutch, and cox in Polish, and cox in German. I don't remember now what is the word in English for that. Okay, it's a coal-based product. Okay, among the more neutral stereotypes, or their conservatism was mentioned, and that the religiosity. I think that from some point of view we can say that the Europeans are conservative too, but we have two traditions in the same way. This one of them, the Senatus Populusque Romanus and Cicero and so on, and the other is this Judeo-Christian, and they have only one. That's why, and hence the being so drastically fanatic about everything, because they have only one. For instance, Osama was still dissatisfied when he was Osama bin Laden, I mean the terrorist. He was still dissatisfied when he mentioned that Pakistan is that laws in Pakistan are mostly British by origin, so it's not really an Islamic country. So for Osama, no Islamic country was Islamic enough. So this is this attitude, very typical, yeah, purism. Yeah. We don't have that because we continue to we think with two traditions and ones. The same Chinese and Japanese are doing this Asian syncretic thinking, and those guys don't have it. And no wonder that at the end of the 17th century, Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz wanted an alliance, an anti-Arabic, basically an anti-Turkish alliance between Europe and China. So that they capture blonde women, and they don't treat women very well, and so on. Well, it's basically because I remember there was some action in Egypt that several thousand women, usually of course rich women, because only those people have time, both in Arabic countries and in Western countries, to play besserwissers, but they were writing about to their European sisters that they pity their fate, that they had to work, and the Arabic Egyptian wealthy women don't have to work. Yes, they just sit home and do what they want, and so on and so on. So those all achievements of the feminist movement was seen as something, an obstacle, as something that make the life of Western women harder and not better. So it's very hard to say what is better, what is not better from this perspective. If you have like and so on. So okay, the same is with the laziness. The Arab laziness is something very specific. They have not this puristic, Puritan, Protestant attitude towards work. As no nation that lives in warm, hot parts of the parts of the world that had a hot climate, those people usually don't think work is the core of living. And the work in Arab world looks like that. There are 4 brothers. All of them has families, maybe one has not, but they try to have families. The only one has a shop, for instance. Let's call him just number 1. Abdul or something. Yeah. So Abdul is working, but Yusuf is not working. Idris is not working, and so on. So they, but if Abdul needs some help, they will help him in the shop. Yeah. So it's not